Welcome back, everybody.
You fucking assholes. That was too well timed, and I hope to God that got caught. It most likely did. Welcome back to some Primal, everyone.
That was great. Fucking cat came in right as soon as I said welcome back. You must find a way for her to get through.
Oh God, they gonna hit me?
They could, but they don't do damage, really.
Oh.
I don't think Scree has health. Not like this.
Not traditional, yeah.
Hmm.
Also, we are still playing on the PS5, so...
A lot of glitchy colors everywhere.
Not at the moment, thankfully, but,
Yeah, whenever you went by that body, it glitched out.
in the floors, yeah, I can see it again. Point being, we're still on the glitch run.
I think until it becomes a problem, we might stay. I'm not sure.
Again, thankfully, we're... Give me ammunition. Rocky! Rocky!
Anyways. Don't leave the cave. You just came in here.
Alright, okay. But this, I mean...
Oh, the X.
This should keep those Malkai at bay.
So I run this back to our girl?
Something like that.
Or am I scaring them off with this as him?
Something like that. Don't get lost. Whatever you do.
Too fucking late. Oh God, can the torch go out?
Yes, but not right now.
Okay,
You are still kind of basically in the tutorial. I mean, you still haven't even had your first fight.
True. Okay, yeah, there we go.
I would laugh if somehow you went right back into the cave you came out of.
Aha! Back, mangy curs!
Anyways, is that I would like to state, I think I tried to bring this up before in a previous video, but I just didn't, I don't think I finished my thoughts. Is that I talked about...
If you need information, just ask me and I'll do my best to help.
What now, then?
The Malkai are scared of fire. If I could start a fire in there, it may keep them back.
Okay, let me guess. I gotta fucking like this, right?
Press a button.
Oh, the context.
That's
fucking...
it.
There you go. There's one. I think there's another. Could be wrong.
Well, I don't think so.
No, I might be wrong. You might be right.
Yeah, because it's like this is the same path, and that's knocked over, that's knocked over. And then there's none over here, and then it all just leads out. Okay, so back to my thing. It was that, I had mentioned that there was a project I was hoping to do, but I wasn't entirely sure
I've illuminated the cave.
if we were going to be able to do it.
Should be safe for you to enter.
But this also pertains to something I've been listening to a lot at work recently, for the last few months, that I have managed to find audiomorphs. The Animorphs audio listening experience. So, are you following now? Okay. Basically, it's this guy, Daniel, and he's going through all the Animorphs books and turning them into audio format. And it's not just like a normal.
Daniel Thrasher?
He doesn't say his last name.
No, not Daniel Thrasher.
Obviously, it's not Daniel Thrasher. But,
You can look at my maps whenever you like. They're updated as we progress.
okay, so we're heading towards the star thing, right?
The yeah. The symbol that's on her back. I don't remember if this symbol has a name. Rocky, get down.
No. Can't see. Is that, but it's not just like reading off the book the whole entire thing. He makes sure like every character has their own voice. He does sound effects.
You know, being small and made from stone has some advantages.
Personally, I think this is probably better than what Audible is doing.
I can climb up any stonework surface.
But
That's something that might be useful to us.
but I did message him in because there are he has multiple ways of contacting him. There's a Tumblr, there's a Twitter. He actually has his own website called the Apocalypse. The Apocalypse. It's like the Apocalypse, but with a D in the middle.
Diggity.
Hey, that's his own wording. Okay, shut up.
I disagree.
Yeah, I was about to say I actually got confused there for a sec.
So to climb down from the wall,
Yeah.
like you just were, you just go towards the wall. That's how you interact with the wall. Is you just go towards it. You don't need to press a button. He'll automatically start climbing up or down. Careful, because that can sometimes be annoying.
Okay.
Help me out, would you?
But as I was saying,
Fire.
I eventually emailed him. At first, it was just for like a couple of fan questions and all that. Because I will admit, his first 5 books are not up to the quality he normally does. But again, that's just because of him starting out.
Damn that wind.
Uh-oh.
Don't panic. They can smell.
And I did ask, I was like, hey, when you get through with the rest of the books, are you ever going to go back and redo these 5 so that way they're up to par? And he said yeah, because even he says that even I admit these are hard to fucking listen to.
Keep going.
And then I was wondering, would he ever redo the series, but like with full casting, like with like people actually, with different people voicing every character? And he said no, because that's a huge ass project that he does not have the patience for. Although I will admit, he has done it 1 or twice with at least a character in a book.
He's not gonna epic the musical.
No. But personally, I think he does distinct enough voices to where
Speak the demon tongue.
you can easily listen and know who's speaking. But anyways, I eventually did ask him and was like, hey, big fan of your stuff. Would you ever want to come on to a live stream? So that we can pick each other's brains, have a good time, and fans can bring in questions IRL.
Here.
And he said, thanks for asking. Unfortunately, I'm just not much of a Twitch guy, so I'm going to have to pass on the idea. In which, Daniel, I know you're probably never going to see these videos or anything. Yeah, I saw that on Scree's eyes. I know.
Well, no.
Is that if you do ever see these videos, we're not upset. Well, Dragon here isn't an Animorphs
Listen, I
fan.
do know what it's
Not
like
really.
to lose
And personally, if this had gone down, it just would have been us talking with him playing a game in the background, so I could actually focus on properly talking to you.
Jared.
You seem ill-equipped to be helping anyone.
I'm not upset you turned it down.
and you may just survive the night.
Although I will admit, there is a part of my brain that keeps saying, well, that wants me to like
I have no
re-ask
more time
him.
for
So it's like, hey, I know you
Let's
said you weren't
return
up
to
for the
the
live
Black
stream, but
Temple.
what if we did it in video
Perhaps
format
tonight's
instead? What if we just made a
preparation
video out of it?
I guess
Might
we
have too
only
busy a
has
schedule.
more.
That's
True.
why
I know.
declined in the first place.
Come on, Scream.
I
You can
know,
do it. Let's
'cause
find this Jared.
a lot of these epic things happen just because of scheduling. A good example is that the whole like bringing in somebody to voice a character and all that. The first time he did that, there eventually was scheduling conflict, and he eventually had to do that character himself for the rest of the book.
Yeah.
So no, I get it. And again, I'm not upset or mad. What the fuck is this?
Interact with it.
What you do?
I went boom.
It's called a lodestone. Very
You ate the
important.
lodestone.
You'll find out later.
You are
Very
one
important.
strange
You'll find
critter,
out
Scream.
later.
So you saw how he had a black bar and it started to fill out a little bit?
Yeah. Experience or something, I want to guess.
Something. Actually, I think the stone's for something else. But that bar is also important. For her, it's her health. For him, it's something else.
Oh shit! Should I have let her get that instead?
No, it's just him. She don't interact with them.
Okay, thank God.
She can't interact with them
Yet.
at all.
Oh, it was nothing.
I will let you know now.
Yeah.
For the most part, she's gonna be mainly fighting while he's getting the story stuff. Like anything you need to progress in the story.
Makes sense.
Unless there's something that he's just like, I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. Jen, help me. Help.
Was I supposed
Me.
to come down here?
Check the map. Also, she can't go down there.
I guess so. There's another fucking thing this way. But no, so unfortunately we are never going to get to hear from Daniel. But I personally love it because, dude, there's like 54 mainline books, 4 prequel books, and I think at least 5 side story stuff.
You're building over.
And mainline, he literally just got done with 33 books. He's just got up to at least chapter 5 in book 34. Has gotten 2 prequel books done.
Someone must
And
have secured
I
it from the inside.
think 3 side books. And he started this at at the beginning of like COVID lockdown. But no, it's like I highly recommend it. It's like if you need something to listen to at work, or if you like listening, you like your audiobooks, or just
Go on that building.
I don't know. I highly recommend giving it a listen to. There's like multiple places you can find it. I listen to on Spotify. It's like I've listened to like so many books in the series that. Okay, so this is the spot, but what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Like,
You can push trees over. You can push things over gaps if they're big enough.
Should do the job as a makeshift
And not.
bridge.
If they can be bridge-like.
oh great, I can turn gargoyle on this. Okay.
Beep, bop, beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep.
But no, I highly recommend this.
Yeah.
Although I will admit, like, the fucking... Because again, it's about fucking 5 kids who end up meeting a fucking alien that tells them, hey, your fucking people are getting taken over
Hey, look, a bad
by
guy.
parasitic aliens.
You, there you go.
Oh god, there's not much of a combo system, is there?
R2 is weak attack. Level 2 is strong attack, I think. That or it's like hold it down for a strong attack.
Either way. Is that And then basically the alien goes, hey, your people are getting taken over by parasitic aliens. You are literally the only ones who fucking know what.
Careful not to spoil the entire book for them if you want them to read it or listen to it.
But hey, I'm going to give you guys the ability to touch and absorb the DNA of any animal and then become said animal. And that's basically their whole entire power. Their whole entire power thing. But basically, the only ruling is never stay in an animal morph for more than 2 hours. You want to know why? Because if you do, you're not a human anymore. You are now that animal the rest of your fucking life.
You know what I find weird?
What?
Kind of funny.
What?
Since we started playing this game, we've been talking about the Animorphs. I'm wondering if it's because of Scree.
I don't know. It's something I've just been wanting to talk about. But there are some fucking dark-ass moments in this fucking children's book series that came out in the 90s. Like, seriously, because, again, spoilers, because I want to talk. So you know how I brought up that fucking 2-hour rule?
Damn.
You'd think
that way.
Kinda. Well, again, it's physically you're that animal, but you're still you mentally. It's just that you can't morph out of the form. And because of the way the aliens were, when you morph in it, when you use a morph, you also technically get telepathy. I hit the wrong fucking button because I want the map.
You must climb the tower.
So I need Scree?
Yes. Find a spot to climb up. You'll usually be able to tell because it's like a flat wall. Or a thin space like that. You can squeeze through.
The gap's too small for me.
But,
Till we find the problem.
Good job, Jed.
shut up. But you think hearing that kind of ruling, is like, oh, that's probably not gonna happen, or they're gonna run into someone. They're gonna somehow run into an alien that eventually did. No, this rule gets broken at the end of the first book by one of the 5 kids. This boy Tobias is now stuck as a red-tailed hawk the rest of his fucking life.
Fuck you guys.
Well, first of all, he comes from a really crappy life, like no dad in his life, no mom in his life, and he's basically bouncing forth between aunts and uncles that just don't fucking want him. So at one point in the books, it's theorized that Tobias may have done this on purpose to get out of that life.
Oh, for plot going on right now,
Yeah?
because we're talking about the book, I'll inform you that basically somebody who's supposed to be here, the prince, is missing. And the guy who saved you and gave you a knife, that was the king, who should have died and passed on by now, so that way the prince could be king. The king has not passed on because the prince is missing.
So we gotta find the prince, that way the king can die, so the prince can become new king?
Because the world is out of balance. This cycle of life is being halted, essentially. You know?
Yeah, things must all return to the wheel of life. I went the wrong way.
Yes, you did.
Okay, but I want back to
buckets, by the way.
what?
Some barrels and things you can kick with the interact button. It'll be important later, but for now, I thought I'd let you know.
Anyways, back to traumatizing children.
What are you talking about? That's our entire childhood.
But,
He
no.
could take that.
Should he?
If you want, he can. It'll keep any guys away that
Looks
come
like
to
we've hit
attack.
a dead end.
What the hell? Okay.
I'm trying to remember what needs to be done.
Oh, what the hell is it?
That's where one of the
Oh.
torches would stand.
It looked like a lever.
Mm.
I don't know. It looks like something should like fall down from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I can't remember. It's been a hot minute. I haven't played this in quite a long time. So long that I didn't even know that it glitches out on the PS5 until you started playing it. Ah, there you go.
I was just pressing buttons.
If something's interactable and you don't know if it is or not, it'll pop up in the bottom left because it said like X or square with it.
Yeah. Anyways, though, it was that back to the crappy life of Bird Tobias. It was that no, because like he had a really hard time when it first started out because most of the time he was living in the other kids' attics and they try to bring him up food to eat and all that. But again, he's a fucking bird now, so he can only really digest proteins and all that. And it got bad to the point to one night to where the hawk brain ended up taking over, and he ends up hunting and killing a mouse and eating it. And it horrifies Tobias that he's actually enjoying like feeling the blood and guts like going down his throat. And it fucking breaks him. So the boy tries to commit suicide by splatting against their mall at the fastest speed he possibly can. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work.
By the way, lighting those things is a good measure of, oh, I've gone this way before. And I think that's why they put them there.
But no, but it's like the other probably the worst thing. It was that the way the morphing power works is that it's all based on DNA. So let's say you're a kid who ended up losing. Let's say you're a kid and you end up losing your legs, and then you don't get the morphing power until you're an adult.
Yeah.
Well, you do a basic morph, you turn into whatever you want, but when you turn back, you'll have your legs back because the power is based on your DNA, not on how you physically were. So that means K.A. Applegate, the author of these books, came up with the best and worst way to constantly screw with the kids. Where the fuck am I going?
Oh, do you see how that symbol is like a sun?
Yeah.
This is your teleporter. Your fast travel.
Okay.
You have to use these gates to fast travel around.
Oh, great.
It is a PS2 game, and it is kind of a similar method to Soul Reaver. I'd say, probably. I don't know Soul Reaver that well.
It's Soul Reaver 2 is really the only one that... No. So, yeah, you're thinking of Soul Reaver 1.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
These guys, they're not that tough, by the way. You can press X to switch enemies in combat is what that said. So like, you're locked onto this guy, but he's backing up and this other guy's coming close. Press X, switch to the other guy. There's one more over there. You there? Press them both at the same time.
Cool.
Owie.
But I'm just saying, the fucking woman comes up with constant new ways of how to, like, mess up the kids whenever they go into fights. Like, they get fucking viscerated, limbs chopped off.
Now this isn't a good sign.
Literally, in one book.
It's a
Guys,
of
it's okay. You
ferrite
just
ore.
gotta
It has
turn into an animal and turn back.
The symbol is similar to one used by Hearn's family.
Yeah, it's just... It's almost like described how, like, one of the, like, the alien enemies ends up chopping off one of the kids' arms when they were in Grizzly Morph. So they pick up the discarded arm and start whacking the shit out of the enemy with it. I will admit, she's not that crazy. There was something going on in that book at the time, but the point is...
You just found the prince's horn.
Uh-oh.
So now you just need to go find the father and show it.
This way?
Use your map. And then, like, zoom out. Zoom out one more time. You need to go that way, so go back in. Go back in one more time. You need to keep going up.
Come on, move it, damn it.
They have such great dialogue.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's, I could use a little help here. And sometimes it's, get the fuck over here! You know?
Yeah.
Also, I realized I should probably be more quiet.
I think we'll
Why?
need to split up here. I can climb down.
'Cause
I'm
you're,
afraid you'll
like,
have to
trying
find
to
another
sleep.
way.
I think we're fine.
It is like 11:30 at night for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna get screwed across the bridge, and I think we'll be done for the night.
No, one more.
Well, I meant with this episode.
Yeah,
So yeah, one more tonight, and then we'll be good.
you confused me.
Sorry. But yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting about Animorphs. I probably will end up doing it in the next episode. Fuck.
We're not gonna start calling these episodes Book 1, Chapter 3.
No.
Fire Nation attacked.
Shut up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If my dumbass remembers, I will put a link to the Spotify list for Audiomorphs, or at least put the Apocalypse link in the description. If I don't, and someone watches this and wants to know, please comment down below so I can fix that.
He looks like a dog. He kind of does.
But anyways, do all that YouTube stuff so you never miss another upload, and we will see you guys in the next one. So that goes out.